Now, this was a game where both teams desperately needed a win. They had started off on the wrong foot, losing their opening encounter. But unfortunately for Rajasthan, that losing trend continues. They are now at the bottom of the table. But for the Kolkata Knight Riders, their first win, an emphatic one at that, winning by a huge margin of 8 wickets with 15 balls to spare, means that they've now moved to number 6 on the points table. First things first, it was a big relief to the eyes to see a low-scoring encounter. 151 is what Rajasthan managed, but it wasn't an easy pitch to bat on. And so, for the very first time in this IPL, you at least saw an even contest between bat and ball. And so, good batsmanship was awarded where you mixed caution with aggression. In an IPL so far where it was everything about bang-bang cricket and 6s and 4, this game, as I mentioned, did come as a big relief because the contest evened out between bat and ball. Who was the standout, the difference maker in this team for Kolkata Knight Riders? It has to be Quinton de Kock. Now remember, there were a few question marks about Quinton de Kock coming into this IPL. There was a Gurbaz in the Kolkata team fighting for the same spot. Gurbaz was the highest run getter in the 2024 T20 World Cup. So many experts believe you need to start with him because Quinton de Kock does not play international cricket, does not play a lot of cricket. Should you go with someone who's not consistently playing top level cricket? But Kolkata went with reputation of Quinton de Kock, and today he proved exactly why the team had faith in him and went ahead of a QDK when it came to Gurbaz versus QDK. What was special about his knock today? 97, and I have no doubt in calling it the best knock so far. There have been other good knocks as well, but most of those knocks, as I mentioned earlier, came on flat batting tracks. Why is this an outstanding knock? Because 160 strike rate on a pitch where some of the other top batters like Sanju Samson, Riyan Parag, Yashasvi Jaiswal, all of them, or Ajinkya Rahane, all of them hovering around a 120 strike rate. This man gets you 97 and gets you at a strike rate of 160. Phenomenal knock, the best of the IPL so far by Quinton de Kock. Why is it special? As I said, it was a tough pitch. The ball really wasn't coming onto the bat. The ball was gripping. The spinners were getting some sort of purchase. So he mixed caution with aggression. Not only did he ensure that the team was ahead of the curve by taking those chances and playing those shots, but was also rotating strikes and giving respect to the bowler. So managed that perfectly. Had he gotten out at let's say the 10 over stage, maybe that would have set the cat amongst the pigeon. Maybe it could have been a much closer encounter. For Rajasthan though, there are a lot of questions to be answered, and most of those questions hover around their batting. Yashasvi Jaiswal has not been in the prime form so far as one expects him to be, but it's early days. I'm sure he will end up getting a lot of runs going forward. The other bit is Nitish Rana not having a great time. There is also a thought that maybe you can take him out of the 11, get someone like a Jurel higher up the order. Is that something that they'll think going forward to strengthen their batting lineup? But the other part, one is their batters not being informed, and the other is the calls that they are taking. Today, they decided to send someone like a Hasaranga at number 4. And you have Shimron Hetmeyer, a player you've retained, proven performer, he is coming out to bat at number 8. That I thought was some wrong strategies. Your batters not being in form is one thing. You can't really help it. You can only wait for your batter to get back into form. But making those silly errors. Now imagine a player like Hetmeyer, if he comes in at number 4, yes, you've not had a great start, but Hetmeyer comes in at number 4, he's a proven player, he's a retained player, he's an international star. If he gets to bat 50 deliveries, if he gets you an 80-85 today, you're sitting at 170. 170 would have been a match-winning total on this ground, but that wasn't the case. So one, poor form by their batter, added to the fact that their batting order also, I think they messed up, and that is why Rajasthan Royals ended up on the losing front. There was good bowling by their spinners, but Jofra Archer's form still a concern for Rajasthan Royals. Remember, he is one of the standout bowlers in international cricket. God knows what happens to him when he comes to the IPL. Really has not had any IPL season to remember, and that trend seems to continue in this IPL too. Overall, one did find another thing very surprising. The game was in Guwahati. It's supposed to be the home venue of Rajasthan Royals. If you look at Rajasthan and you look at Kolkata Knight Riders, you can clearly say if it's going to be a spin-friendly condition or a spin-friendly pitch, it will favor Kolkata over Rajasthan. If it's a high-scoring, good batting pitch, maybe Rajasthan may have a better choice. But despite it being the home venue for Rajasthan, you get a pitch that's more suited to the opposition team. How that really happened? Did Rajasthan really not look into it? That's a venue, Guwahati, where they've practiced in the pre-season as well. Could they not get a pitch to their liking? All of that really beats me. If they actually thought that they'd be better off on a pitch which is spin friendly versus Kolkata, and that'll be their best chance, then I'm clearly watching another game. If you had a high scoring pitch, possibly would have been a better chance for Rajasthan, and this was their home ground. They could have gotten a pitch like that. That's another error probably that RR ended up making on the day. If you enjoy our content, as I always say, do give us a like on our video, share it with your other cricket loving friends, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today. Nikhil Naz signing off.